Are you tired of doing the same boring browser tasks again and again? Searching, clicking, copying data, making reports? What if I told you there is an AI that can do all of that automatically, like a real assistant working inside your browser? In this video, I will show you how BrowserAct lets you create your own AI agent and workflow that can browse, collect data, summarize content, and even connect to apps like Google Sheets completely on autopilot. So let's see how you can create your own AI agent inside BrowserAct. So the process is actually pretty simple, and once you understand the logic behind it, you will realize how powerful this platform really is. So this is the BrowserAct dashboard. First, click on the Create button. After clicking, you will see two options, AI Workflow and Agent. Now, both sound similar, but they serve different purposes. An AI workflow is like a chain of actions, a complete automation process where you can combine multiple steps together. For example, you can make it open a website, extract data, summarize it, and then save or send the result automatically. On the other hand, an agent works more like a smart digital worker. It's designed to perform one focused tasks really well. For example, researching a topic, analyzing data, or managing a specific process for you. Since we want to create an intelligent assistant that can think and act on its own, we will choose the agent option. Once you select that, BrowserAct will ask you to enter your agent's name and an optional description. The description helps you remember what this agent does, especially if you plan to create multiple agents in the future. It's optional, but I recommend filling it in any way. For this demo, I will name the agent AI Research Assistant. Once you have entered the name and description, click on Create. Now, you will see a few pop-up tips explaining what each section does. You can simply click Got it to close them. After that, you will reach the most important part, the field where it says write a complete instruction defining the agent's purpose and behavior. This is where you define exactly what your agent is supposed to do. Think of it as giving your digital worker a clear job description. For example, since I am creating an AI research assistant, I will write something like this. You are an AI research assistant. Your task is to research any given topic by searching it on Google, opening the top 5 to 7 relevant websites, reading their content, summarizing the key insights from each source, and then generating a final research summary document with all findings combined. Include the source URLs and keep your summaries clean, concise, and factual. That one paragraph is enough to tell the agent exactly what it needs to do. It defines the goal, the process, and the expected output. A quick tip here, always try to be as specific as possible when describing your agent's purpose. The clearer your instructions are, the better your agent will perform. Don't just say research AI tools. Explain how it should research, how many results to check, and what kind of output you want. BrowserAct's AI is very capable, but it performs best when you guide it like you train a real assistant. So just like that, you also need to describe your agent's behavior clearly. This part is super important because it helps the AI understand exactly how it should act in different situations. Once you are done writing the detailed instruction, on the right hand side, you will see a few tool settings that you can customize according to your needs. For example, here you can set your browser preferences and region settings. By default, the region is set to the United States, but if you want your agent to fetch region-specific data, like search results or content from another country, you can easily change it from here. For instance, if you're creating an agent for Indian users, you can switch the region to India so that it prioritizes Indian websites and content in the results. After that, you will notice a few more options for fine-tuning your setup. These are mostly advanced settings, and if you're just starting out, I recommend keeping them at their default values. They work great for most use cases. But once you get familiar with BrowserAct, you can experiment with them to customize your agent's workflow exactly the way you want. Next comes a very important option, model type. BrowserAct currently provides two different model types. You will usually see something like a fast model and intelligent model. The fast model is optimized for speed. It runs tasks quicker and consumes fewer credits, making it perfect for lightweight tasks like simple data collection or quick automations. On the other hand, the intelligent model takes a bit more time and uses slightly more credits, but it's far more accurate and capable of handling complex logic, research, and multi-step reasoning. So based on your needs, you can choose whichever model suits your workflow best. For this demo, I will go with the default intelligent model because it gives better results for research-based agents. Next, you will also see the execution style setting. This basically controls how your agent performs tasks, whether it runs them one by one or in a parallel sequence. For most users, the default option works perfectly fine, so I will leave that as it is. Also, there is a section called Agent Settings, where you can tweak specific configurations related to your agent's performance, environment, and permissions. Again, if you are new, you don't have to touch these right now. BrowserAct's default settings are already well balanced for general use. Once you have reviewed everything and made any adjustments you want, you are good to go. Just click on Publish and your agent will be created and ready for action. And that's it, you have successfully built your first fully functional AI agent in BrowserAct. Now, as you can see, our agent is completely ready. And here's the best part. I didn't have to write a single line of code or do any complex setup, right? That's the beauty of BrowserAct. It lets you create powerful AI agents in just a few simple steps, without any technical knowledge. Anyone can do this by following the exact same process I just showed you. So let's go ahead and test this agent in action. Here I will type a query like top digital marketing trends for 2025 and then click on send. And look at this. The agent immediately starts working on the task. On the right hand side, you can actually watch the browser in real time as the agent opens different websites, navigates through search results, and collects information, all on its own. At the same time, if you look on the left hand side, you will see a detailed step-by-step breakdown of what the agent is doing. Step 1 might be opening Google, Step 2 clicking on a specific link, Step 3 summarizing the content, and so on. This live process tracking is super helpful because you can monitor exactly what your agent is doing at every stage, just like watching a real person perform the task for you. And now our agent has completed the entire process successfully. You can see the final result displayed right here. A clean, well-organized summary based on the top web sources it analyzed. The best part is that you can also download the full output directly on your computer for the future use. So if you're doing research or collecting data for a project, you will always have a neat document ready to go, automatically created by your AI agent. Now let's create a workflow. Because with BrowserAct, you can design your own custom workflows that automate almost anything you want. And before we move ahead, I just want to quickly tell you something really cool. BrowserAct is currently available on AppSumo as a lifetime deal. That means instead of paying monthly fees again and again, you pay just once and get lifetime access to this powerful AI automation platform. Think about it. Tools like this usually charge $20 to $50 every month. And if you calculate that for a year, it easily costs a few $100s, right? But with this deal, you get BrowserAct forever. No renewals, no hidden cost, nothing. So if you have been planning to explore AI automation or want to build your own AI agents and workflows for business, content creation, or data collection, this is honestly the best time to grab it. I have added the link to the AppSumo lifetime deal in the description below. Go check it out after watching this video because deals like this usually don't stay live for long. To start, just click on the create button and this time select workflow. Here you will need to give your workflow a name. I will name this one Daily News Digest Workflow. Once that's done, click on Create and you will see a brand new interface open up where you can design your complete automation flow. This is where the real magic happens. Here you can set your own triggers, actions, and parameters just like professional automation tools such as Innate and Zapier. Basically, you are building your own custom process from scratch step by step. First, we will set an input parameter, which is basically the topic we want our agent to fetch news about. For example, I will type AI news today and then click on OK. Next, click on the plus icon and add your first action. You will see a huge action library here, all the tools and options you can use in your workflow. For now, I will choose the visit page action and enter the Google News URL. Then again, click the plus icon and add another action. Click element and type search. After that, we will add input text, where we will type the same topic, AI news today. You will keep adding actions like this. For example, extract data to pull out headlines or summaries from the page. Step by step, you are basically teaching your workflow how to search, click, read, and extract data automatically. So this is how easily you can build a complete automation flow in BrowserAct without writing a single line of code. It's all visual, simple, and super powerful. And if you feel that creating everything from scratch is too complicated or time consuming, then don't worry, BrowserAct already has you covered. You just need to go to the templates marketplace. Here you will find tons of ready-made workflow templates for different use cases. These templates are completely customizable, so you can easily modify them according to your needs. Change the actions, update the triggers, or even combine multiple workflows together. Once you click on Next, you will see an entire list of available templates ready to use. For example, let's say I want to use the Google News Scrapper template. I will simply click on it, and right here you can see all the details about this workflow, what it does, how it works, and which steps it follows. You will also get a preview of the complete workflow, including the triggers, actions, and flow connections, so you know exactly how it functions before using it. This is super helpful because it lets you understand the logic behind each workflow and make adjustments as needed, even if you're not technical. So basically, even if you have zero coding knowledge, you can still build and run advanced automation systems in BrowserAct just by using these pre-built templates. Fast, efficient, and beginner-friendly. To use it, you just need to click on Create from Template. As soon as you do that, the entire template will open up, and you can modify it however you want. You can edit any action, change the input or output parameters, or even adjust the flow according to your specific requirements. Everything is completely customizable. From here, you can also change the output format. For example, if you want your data in Excel, CSV, or JSON format, you can select that easily. Once you have made all your adjustments, just click on Publish and your workflow will be ready to use. Now look, our workflow is completely ready. Let's go ahead and start it. Once I hit start, you can see how it begins working in real time. It's actually scraping live news data, scrolling through the page, and extracting the required information automatically. And there you go, it has successfully completed the entire task. You can even see that it used around 25 credits for this run. The great thing is that BrowserAct gives you 500 free credits daily when you log in. So you can easily experiment with multiple workflows without worrying about running out of credits too soon. So let's go ahead and download the result. As you can see, it's already opened up in Excel, neatly organized and ready to use. Isn't that amazing? I mean, you just created a complete automated workflow that scrapes live data and exports it to Excel, all without writing a single line of code, right? Now let's talk about one of the most powerful parts of BrowserAct, the integrations and API keys section. This is where your automations truly level up. From here, you can connect your BrowserAct agent or workflows with other platforms and apps, which means your automation doesn't just stay limited to the browser. It can now interact with the entire web. If you look closely at the top bar, you will see the API endpoint. This is the unique address that allows other tools or applications to communicate securely with BrowserAct through API requests. In simple terms, it's like a digital bridge that lets BrowserAct talk to other software automatically. Now, one of the most exciting parts here is the Make.com integration. Make is a no-code automation platform that lets you connect BrowserAct with hundreds of popular apps like Google Sheets, Notion, Slack, Gmail, or Airtable without writing a single line of code. So imagine this. You build a workflow on BrowserAct that extracts leads or data from a website. And then using Make.com, that data is automatically sent to a Google Sheet, emailed to your team, or even added to your CRM, all in real time. This means your automation can now work across multiple platforms in perfect sync. And just below that, you will find the Workflow API section. This is especially useful for developers or businesses who want more control and deeper integrations. With the Workflow API, you can connect BrowserAct directly to your own applications, backend systems, or dashboards. For instance, if you have a custom business dashboard, you can trigger a BrowserAct workflow through an API call, automating data collection, updates, or analytics without needing any manual input. It's a complete plug-and-play system for advanced users who want BrowserAct to become a part of their existing tech stack. So that's how you can use BrowserAct to create your own AI agents and workflows that literally work like digital employees, doing all the repetitive browsing, data collection, and research tasks for you automatically. Honestly, once you start using it, you will realize how powerful it actually is, especially when you connect it with other tools using integrations and APIs. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more such AI tools and automation tutorials. And don't forget to check out the BrowserAct lifetime deal on AppSumo. I've added the link in the description below. Trust me, it's one of those deals that's totally worth it if you're serious about boosting productivity and saving time. I will see you in the next video with another amazing AI tool or workflow idea. Till then, keep exploring and keep automating.